Out of all your favorite restaurants, and mine, Burger King, Wendy's, Popeyes, Chick-fil-A, Culver's, Dairy Queen, Taco Bell, KFC, and much too many more to list, you know which restaurant gets the most hate and the most heat? I'm pretty sure you guessed it. McDonald's. I saw a commercial on a while back, long time. It was about high cholesterol, and it was about this guy, and he was in a morgue, and the yellow arches were around his feet, and said he was loving it. And it just needs to come to attention, and I need to point this out, and it's about McDonald's. And now, nearly 6 years ago, a movie came out to prove McDonald's was nothing but obesity-causing money, evil minder manipulator kind of thing. And now, this movie alone was filled with faults, errors, and a lackluster performance, and I could actually make a whole rant about this movie, but I won't. Instead, I will talk about it in this rant. In this movie, Morgan Spurlock, the main actor, eats at McDonald's for a month, for every breakfast, lunch, and dinner, with no exercise. In that statement, which is really the plot of this movie / documentary / whatever it is, I see 3 problems with that plot. Okay, we all know a person that constantly eats at McDonald's, but I do not know a single person that eats there every day of every month. And number 2, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, you gotta be shitting me. Nobody would ever eat there like that for a day, let alone a whole straight month. And number 3, no exercise. Now, Morgan Spurlock said the only exercise he would be doing was going to and from McDonald's. And I don't know a single person who doesn't do some, sort of exercise. Whether you are a teen or an adult, there is some form of daily exercise to be done, whether it's going to the gym, or for adults, or gym class, or doing chores, jogging, walking, traveling, upstairs, errands, laundry. The list goes on and on. The reason Super Size Me was made was because at the time, or maybe around that year before the movie was made, a few overweight females in their late teens decided to sue them. Who? McDonald's, for making them fat. In today's society, if you don't like McDonald's or Burger King or KFC, you're kind of considered weird. Some people are against the whole greasy spoon idea of this whole restaurant thing, and I have nothing against that. And parents have the right to raise their children the way they think is best, to their morals, and the way they were raised. And other parents eat out. Mostly the parents that work during the day or don't have the time to prepare supper. Other parents are just kind of lazy or overweight that feed their children McDonald's because it's easy, cheap, not much cleanup, and a cheap alternative. And let's face it, it's good food. Maybe not all the time, but on most occasions, it's great. Restaurants are here on earth to satisfy and, of course, make money. Many people believe McDonald's brainwashes people. Really, they force you to get in your car, drive to the restaurant, order their brainwashy food, then take out your wallet and pay $5 for the food, sit down, put it in your gullet, chew, swallow, and then wash it down with one of their dollar pops? That just sounds insane to explain to you. People do that on free will. No brainwash, no MSG, no additives, no drugs, free will. And people are so happy anymore. 20 years ago, if you were to go in a 2nd grade classroom and have a show of hands of how many kids knew what suing someone meant, only a few of the children would know, and mostly from parents that are in law careers or medical careers. Nowadays, if you were to do that, I'm pretty sure most of class, if not all, would know what suing somebody meant. Suing has evolved into a common thing. It's sad, but it's reality. Whether it's over money, children, items, or property, and whether it's against ex-lovers, parents, children, siblings, doctors, suing has become a very, very common thing. McDonald's isn't the only food restaurant out there in the world. Remember the restaurants I rattled off at the beginning of this rant? Have they had movies devoting to them proving they're wrong and brainwashers and money makers and at fault for obesity? No. Suing restaurants has not always been about weight issues. You've got the occasional bug in a sandwich, a chicken head and McNugget, getting E. coli or food poisoning, chipping a tooth on a bone, and very rarely someone suing over a hair in their food. But when you, with free will, decide to eat there, not exercise right, or use some idea of portion control somewhere in the mix, you just have a recipe for disaster, and you should be well aware what you're doing is stupid and bad for your health. If you're not, you're rather stupid to blame some other corporation and company for your own stupidity. And I'm tired of people ripping on McDonald's when they are an important block in daily life. I'm not just talking about the food aspect. I'm talking about the economy. They give people jobs, they supply cheap food alternatives, and give their parents a break with their play areas. Now, these play areas aren't always a safe environment. A few years ago, a child fell in one and hit their head pretty bad, but children get hurt all the time, and aren't many environments that are 100% safe. Parks are dangerous, stores, school, everywhere is pretty much unsafe anymore, and it's sad. But when people stop picking on McDonald's, I'll stop ranting about it. But I guess the world is filled with critics, and just like arguing with an atheist, I'm probably not going to change the opinion of some people. But getting the word out felt important to me. And, well, with that, I end my rant. Thank you for listening. Have a good day.